Everybody, it's Friday and I have some journals to share. I've got a 7 3/4 by 5 chunky monkey, and it's got a floral print back here, and I stitched around it in a light beige thread, and it's got a piece of newspaper behind it with a little image here and parts of crochet doilies all over, pretty bow, and then the matching yarn down here, a little button there and a little button there. It's real cute. And there's the spine, and there's the back, and y'all know I just let my fabrics overlap and just keep on sewing. I made the strap to match in the same fabric, and going inside, I used a real pretty green textured fabric, and then I put a little strip up here. It has a denim cloth inside, and then I put part of a crochet doily up there, and I stuck a card in there with a thread you don't need. Those threads, they're like everywhere. So that goes there, and then I put a little envelope, glassine envelope with a patch there, and then that's a real piece of ephemera. Starting to use all my real ephemera because it's just, I've got closets full of it, so it's time to use it up. And on the inside, I've got just 2 little cards that I stitched around for journaling. I'm not going to make y'all watch me tie that up. I'll just put that back. I stitched on the inside in a real pretty pink to go with the pink flowers that I used. And over here's a little mini pocket with the matching cover fabric and with a little flower. Piece of ephemera back there. That's not the original though. And some little cards tucked into the mini pocket. Isn't that cute? Y'all know how much I love those things. Love to use them. And then a little open round little thing. You know, when I don't know what to call it, it becomes a thing. Y'all know that by now. Got some stitching going on here, and then gold on the inside. And this is a collage. It's got a piece of ephemera behind it, and then 2 cards with lots of fabrics and ribbon. Little mini card here. Some gold stitching and some stamping. Got a little bit of everything in this book. I did try to leave some pages, big pages for journaling. This is the matching fabric of the cover, and it's got a little ticket so you can write down what you put inside. A little patch, but it's empty on the inside. It's for you to stuff. And then a piece of music paper with a little card and a button. This is stitched outside in the pink and the gold again. Pink and gold. Pink and yellow in different color combinations are one of my favorites, along with pink and brown. I like that too. Got some parts of a doily and laces, and that little piece of a curtain, piece of ephemera behind it. Big card here, and then a little envelope. These are available on my website for download if any of you journal makers out there need a little card with a matching envelope. I think it's got 3 on the page, and then I like to stick it out because you know I like to see the birdies. Stitching here on ephemera with the gold. Pretty lady. Another little mini pocket. I love these mini pockets because you can decorate a part of the page. You have all this for writing, and you have stuffers. So I love that. And this is you can write on the back of this, and this has got a little card on the inside. Little pocket there. Excuse me. Another smaller card here, and it's a tuck spot with a pretty floral, and I just tore the edges. And 2 cards for the inside. I love it when the card actually sticks out. I just think that's neat. Another spot for journaling here. And see, I would use all this space too. I would just start writing and keep going around. I like to do that. Got a little envelope here, and it's got part of a crochet doily and a little bow, a little card inside. And then behind it is also a tuck spot with some cards. And this has got a big piece of lace here, pretty image in the background, and that matches the front cover again. Some florals. That's from the other side. This idea, I saw Sagita Coffee Stains. I love her work, and I've always wanted to try it. She puts a piece of fabric to get an additional page in the book, and I thought that was so unique. I just wanted to try it, but I admire her work so much. Another tuck spot here, the little brown jug music cover and some buttons and some, I don't know, I ripped that out of something and put it on there. Thought it was pretty. And some little cards. Some little cards. Oh, I bet you'll go like that. Yes, you will. Cute. Over here is a tuck spot, and I put 3 cards in this. The pink, and of course this has got some lace and part of a crochet doily and the fabric that matches the cover. Look at that. Coolio. I just love that kind of stuff. And this has got French for the background. And this is the other side of it, and it's got a piece of music paper behind it and some laces and some fabrics and part of a crochet doily. That's a little piece of a curtain that matches the cover. And it opens up, and again, laces and the flower. And you've got lined paper there to write on, and you've also got a card on the inside and a large piece of coffee dyed paper. And I just used a French to English or English to French dictionary page for the inside. It's cute. And then some lace and a pretty flower there. Another piece of ephemera for the background. A little doily pocket with these. This is part of a curtain too, and a pretty rosette. Oh, Minnie says hello. And some lace and a little patch that says blessed. And then it's got a card here. And a tag. It's got a little pocket on the front with 2 little, look at cute little hummingbird. Thank you. And then a little piece of paper here. A little Minnie. A Minnie for a Minnie. I want to see my little birdie. There we go. And some laces and goodies. Over here is a piece of ephemera, and it's got some lace behind it, and a seam binding bow, and a floral here. And then it's a notepad. It's got some different coffee dyed papers in it. And it just ties back up. I thought it was kind of pretty. And then a nice, just a plain page to journal on. And a big card back here with the part of the matching cover. And a floral back there. And some lined paper for journaling. And then a little mini pocket with a grunged up tag. And fabrics and laces and twine. And a little card. And then a little music tags. I like the space because you could put a little something there, and it's got a little button. Just cute. Just something cute. A floral that's been sewn around some lace and some stamping. And that's from the other side. So you got plenty of places to write, and you got some goodies too. Here's the fabric that adds an additional piece of paper. I just love that. It's an ingenious idea she came up with. Just genius. Another place for writing. This is a tuck spot. And it's got some, it's very faint, but it is lined, and some flowers. And this is a piece of ephemera that I had in my stash. It's an old button card that the buttons were attached to. Look at that, 59 cents. And it has like 5 slots in it, so you know that's old. Part of a crochet doily and a little rose. And then I put some cards behind it. Little bow. And then another little card there with some gold and a little flower and a brag. Another little tuck spot over here with a pocket with the jagged edges. And 2 little cards in there. Love that. And you could put like a picture here if you wanted to, and journal about it over here. This has got a big piece of ephemera behind it, and then I stitched over it. And over here, I've got a matching fabric pocket and a piece of ephemera. You could fill all that in if you felt like it. And got a big card here. And another card that's some pretty sari silk. And then in the front, it's got another tuck spot with a piece of sari silk and 2 little mini cards. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Got some fabrics up here in the matching pink. Another tuck spot here. This card is glued down. It's got a little pearl and some fabrics and laces and stuff. And then a nice big card there. And another littler card. Littler card. Could say smaller, but nah. And this is the other side of the glassine bag. It's got the fabrics that match and a piece of washi tape there and some laces. And again, it's empty so you can add what you want. That's off of a sewing pattern, a little ticket and a flower. Stitched around that. A little seed packet image. Oh, looky there. It's a pocket I didn't stuff. Imagine that. All right, I'll fix that. And over here's a little mini pocket with the little rose and stitched around it in the pink. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. So this is kind of a floral book with ephemera. And back here is the matching pocket. And I used a big card and part of some lace and a little stamp there. And you've got a little business card back here on a paper clip with some fuzzies. And then I also attached on the front this. You got several places there. And there's the back again. And the side. And the front cover. I want to thank y'all so much for being here with me today. I love each and every one of you. And I will see you very shortly in the next video. I was about to say in the next journal. Bye-bye.